Hi, welcome to the 13th floor. I'm Marty Duda, and today we have the young folk with us from Dublin, Ireland. And representing the band is the resident Kiwi in the band, Alex Borick. How are you doing?
G'day, Marty. Thanks so much for having us.
Thanks for coming around. You guys just got off the plane yesterday, and you're about to head through the country and do a bunch of dates, right?
Totally, absolutely.
So you've been living in Dublin for about 5 years, you told me. How did you meet up with these guys?
It was a complete fluke, really, because I moved over there. I play the banjo as well. I play Irish music, and I moved over there to play lots of Irish music. Yeah. You know, if you're going to play Irish music, where else to be?
Yeah.
And I took my trombone with me, just
as you do,
in case for a rainy day.
Yep.
And then I met Tony, the bass player. We were both filling in for other people on a gig in Dublin, and so we didn't know each other. We'd never played together before, and we just kind of got chatting after the gig. And the guys were looking for to add another musician into the band. And
right.
So just the right time and the right place, really.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
So, and how, for folks who haven't heard you, it's not traditional Irish music you're doing, but it's something akin to it. How would you describe it?
Yeah, well, I suppose the lads are definitely influenced by that. They're all the songwriters.
Right.
They've written all the songs. And there's definitely influence from that. I guess growing up over there, it's going to.
Yeah, yeah.
But yeah, it's all original music. They're all kind of influenced by, like, I guess, bands like the Fleet Foxes, the National.
Right.
That kind of
all
stuff.
All of those folks
more
have either been here or coming here very soon. So
yeah, exactly. Right.
That's cool.
Yeah.
And what about yourself? What did you kind of?
I get bored really quickly.
Yeah.
So I dabbled in lots of things. I grew up. I played jazz when I was growing up on the trombone.
Right.
I would study at the New Zealand School of Music in Wellington. Played in the Roger Fox big band and all that kind of stuff.
Right.
And then I met a girl who played Irish music.
Right.
And that's how I got into that. And yeah, I just kind of like listened to a lot of different stuff.
And how would you compare the music scene here in New Zealand with Ireland?
It's so different. I mean, I think for me to move back here now, I would feel like I'd be starting over because I feel like I've lost a lot of contacts over here.
Yeah.
Dublin has such a vibrant music scene. Every second person that plays the guitar or something or is in a band, and it's such a strong community. Everyone's out going to each other's bands, each other's gigs, collaborating, and all that.
And of course,
kind
you
of
all
stuff.
know Bono.
Oh yeah, totally. Yeah, he's Tony's second cousin, I think.
Of course.
Yeah.
Very good. Yeah. All right, so you guys are going to do a few songs for us, and the first one is called Letters. What can you tell me about that one?
I'm totally the wrong person to ask that question because Paul
you must know something about the song you've been playing.
Well, it's in the key of E flat major.
I
played the trombone. Yeah, I think Paul wrote it about. What did you write it about, Paul? Maybe you can tell us. You wrote it about family.
Family. All right. Very good. All right. Well, let's give it a listen. We'll hear Letters, and then we'll come back and talk to some other members of the young folk.
These kids, so they grow up so fast. Will their innocence still be here when I get back? And the apple trees are in full bloom, and their toys, they fill up every room. But it's you, I never want you to change. I want your loving eyes to always see me this way. So I'll take on this road alone. Will you still be here when I get home? Will you write to me, my one true love? Will you promise me you'll never give? Now the welcome mat has changed its face, and the apple trees, they have withered away. Kids, they just don't look at me the same. Now your loving eyes, they just push me away. Is it me? Is it me that's changed? Is it God's images and it just won't go away? So I'll take on this road alone. Will you still be here when I get home? Write to me, my one true love. Will you promise me you'll never give? that's changed. I've got these images and it just won't go away. Now I'm taking on this road alone, and you're never here when I get home. And your letters, they cease to come, but I promise you I'll never give up. Yeah, 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 I promise you I'll never give up.
Okay, we're back here with the young folk, and we have one of the young folk with us. This is Anthony Fury.
Yes.
Is that correct? Very good. Welcome to New Zealand.
Thank you.
You've been
Thank
here
you.
a day,
We've
barely?
been here less than 24 hours. Yeah.
How you feeling about it?
Amazing. We went for a dip in the sea this morning just to wake up. So
Did you?
We're good.
Oh, nice on. Very exhilarating. and
Oh,
all that.
completely. You
Yeah.
can't go for a dip in the sea in Ireland. You'll die in a matter of hours. So it's good to kind of, yeah.
Hopefully that won't happen here. Did you have any kind of preconceived notions of what you're going to expect to find when you get here?
No. We kind of kept a very open mind when we arrived here. Yeah, so we didn't know what to expect.
What did Alex tell you?
He said they have good coffee, amazing pies.
Oh, yeah.
And he didn't really like the people. No, I'm only kidding. I'm only joking.
That's why he moved, probably. Very cool. So, and what would you say? Tell me a little bit about your musical background and what did you kind of grow up listening to?
I grew up in a musical family band, an Irish band called the Fury Brothers. I was kind of dragged up in that family, and I didn't start playing music. I didn't like really pick up a guitar until my late teens. Maybe played a tin whistle when I was a kid. But yeah, I kind of started then. I was playing a lot of sports until then, and then I picked it up and I realised this is kind of a great way to have a bit of crack, just a bit of fun, sit around and play a bit of music with your friends. Now, all of a sudden, we're in New Zealand.
Now, does everybody play the tin whistle when they're growing up in Ireland?
The recorder or the tin whistle? Yeah.
I don't think I've actually even seen a tin whistle. Being an American person, yeah, it's just not in part of the sound.
Not many
I know what they
people.
sound like.
In Australia, also, people were saying that they don't stock many tin whistles in different shops. So we were like, we should buy a load in Ireland and just sell them as merch.
Absolutely.
Make a heap load of
Maybe
money.
you get with your names on them and stuff.
Yeah, next time we'll do that. Next
What
time.
kind of merch are you bringing with you?
Just a lot of CDs, and ourselves. You can buy ourselves for an hour.
Oh, great.
Yeah.
Okay. And speaking of CDs, the song that we're going to hear next is Way Home. Is that on the CD?
Yes, it's on The Little Battle. We have 2 CDs, First Sign of Morning, which is the most recent one, and then The Little Battle.
Which is the first one?
Yes, they're not released here, so we have a good few with us. So.
Oh, good. All right. And what can you tell me about the song, since we're going to
The song is just about a traveling song. When I was a kid, I went traveling. It was actually one of the first songs that I ever penned. When I went traveling, like 15, 16-year-old teenager with my dad to America, traveled around for a few weeks with the band, the Fury Brothers, and I think on the way home on the plane, I was just writing these lyrics, and that came out in the end. I took it to the lads, probably about 5 or 6 years later.
And
that was it.
there it is.
There it is.
Very cool. Well, good luck with the tour here.
Excellent.
Thanks
Thank you
for
very
sitting
much.
down. We'll get another couple of guys to chat. And oh yeah, watch out for Twig there. She always manages to show up just when the cameras are rolling. It's incredible. All right. Well, let's listen to Way Home.
You're taking all of my time and you gotta do right. Taking some of my lines and you made them into your own. Into your own. turn your back and don't run. You've spoken so much in lies, they come back on you. Put my hand on your face, we gotta walk away from it all. Walk away from it all. Turn your back and don't stray. Watching you, watching me, we're looking so alone. Can't believe that it's you. Well, I'm on my way home. I'm on my way home. Coming back for good. I'm on my way home. I'm on my way home. Coming back for good.
All right, we're here with the other two gentlemen who comprise the Young Folk. This is Tony
Yes.
McLaughlin
McLaughlin, yeah.
and Paul Butler. Easier names to pronounce. Very
Yeah.
good. I appreciate that. And welcome to New Zealand. So how did the three of you get together before you met up with Alex?
I was working in a famous music store in Ireland called Walton's Music. It's there over 130 years.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. So myself and Anthony were working there, and
Did they sell records and stuff as well?
it was more instruments, Irish instruments. They used to do the older records as well back in the day, and that Anthony had a band, and he said, would I like to, you know, have a listen or whatever, and I went, cool. And then later on in the day, Paulie came in. I think those two guys were in college together.
Right.
So we rocked up, we had a little rehearsal, wasn't it? That was the start of it, so.
And what musically kind of joins you together? Is there some kind of musical style, glue?
Very different.
Yeah.
I think we've kind of come together in terms of styles just over the years of touring and, you know, listening to stuff on the road.
Right.
You know, like Anthony would have introduced me to, say, Laura Marling,
Right.
where I wouldn't have heard it before, and I thought she was really good. Like, my stuff would have been, I don't know, Radiohead, a lot of kind of jazz stuff,
Right.
prog rock.
Uh-huh.
That hasn't rubbed off on
Hasn't
the
come in
lads
there
yet.
yet, but you know, expose him to a little gentle giant and see what happens. You
Yeah,
never know what's
Brad
gonna-
Meldau, you know, he'd be my boy, you know.
Alrighty. And you guys all write songs. Do you write them individually, together? How does the songwriting business work?
It's like Paulie says, whispering individually. Paulie says individually.
Individually.
No, we'd write the lyrics. We'd
I see he's adopted.
I don't have a microphone.
Yeah, but he has adopted the carp,
Yeah.
so that's good.
Carpe diem. Seize the day, Paulie. One day, you know, speak up. Seize the fish. We write lyrics differently,
Right.
You know. So as in we'd write the lyrics separately, and then we'd arrange the songs together.
Right.
Because it doesn't really work writing words as a group.
Right.
You know, I, pie, sky, why, my. You
Yeah,
know, it
yeah.
doesn't. You know, you really want to get into your own kind of thoughts.
And
with that one.
when you guys get together and work out the arrangements, do things change? Like you may have come in with an idea of how the song is going to sound, and then does it get altered quite a bit, or
Usually, structurally, we try and keep the lyrics there because the lyrics are kind of the message or the actual, you know, the core of the meaning of the song. So we tend not to try and change the lyrics unless it's a chorus or a hook.
Right.
Maybe you can use that piece and repeat it again later on, or, you know, we still have to formulate music out of it. But in terms of like music, anything could go. I could have a song and Paulie could completely restructure the actual, you know, the chords behind it.
Yep.
So yeah,
And
I think vice versa. I think we're about like that.
Yeah. The last song we're going to hear is called Home,
Yeah,
and that's one you've written.
yeah.
So where did that one come from?
It was more about when we'd be on the road a lot. Sometimes it could be hard for like a musician, like constantly kind of having to leave what you do have at home,
Right.
you know, and trying to, you know, make a career out of music where you're a lot of the time on the road and then make time for family or maybe loved ones and to try and make it work. So you kind of have to try and make a piece, find your own piece of home out on the road, you know. We usually dedicate it for all the expats, all the
Yeah.
expats around the world, because the Irish are great at, you know, going everywhere,
Yeah.
you know.
And I imagine you have to spend quite a bit of time on the road because that's how you.
We do,
musicians
and
have
you
to
can get
earn a
quite
living in
lonely,
business,
you know, and sometimes you're thinking about what kind of future you can have with a career in music. There's a lot of pressure
Yeah.
on bands, you know, to make it work,
Yep.
you know, so it's really about trying to figure that out, you know.
Is it different than what you had in mind when you started doing it? How the music business is?
You're more afflicted by the music, you know.
Yeah.
I don't know whether you intend to start music to try and make a career out of it. It's something you get into it, and then it's something that it's impossibly harder and harder to give up, you know. And then sometimes you find yourself you've invested so much into it,
Right.
or it's the only thing you know. Where we're quite seasoned now. We've been around, you know.
Yeah. All right. Very good. Well, hopefully folks will get a chance to come and see you guys.
Yeah.
When you're playing like what, 7 or 8 dates throughout the country?
More again. Like we're here for, we have around 15 dates.
15 dates.
Yeah.
Even better. All
Yeah.
right. So you're going to get to see a good portion of the country, and people will get a chance to see you. That's excellent. All right. Well, thank you for stopping by. I appreciate it. And yeah, we'll finish off with Home.
Home is where I'd really like to be. Home is somewhere floating on the sea. So far away from home, so far away from where home ought to be. And I grow tired looking for a place I try to find, looking to escape my own exile, following the stars' nocturnal flight, burning like the summer in your eyes. Home is where I'd really like to be. Home is somewhere floating on the sea. So far away from home, so far away from where home ought to be. And I'd really like to find the riches of your heart, and I'd like to discover us sailing on the same chart and hitch our land together, washed up on a sunken dream. Finding you was like the sea. Finding out it's just a reflection of the sky that made you blue. And it was okay to be happy. Yeah, me finding you was like the sea. Finding out it's just a reflection of the sky that made you blue. And it was okay to be happy. Home is where I'd really like to be. Home is somewhere floating on the sea, so far away from